Alright. Yes, continue. Turn that down, boom. Alright. Let's see, what was I doing? That's not what I want. I kind of forgot where I have to go find a Fuyuhiku, I believe. I guess I hit that button. Where would he be? Ibuki's in the airport. Hotel site. Okay. Nekumaru library. I gotta go back to the beach house to. Alright. Yeah, let's go to, Ibuki here real quick. She the one still left in here? Yep.
Poke, poke, poke!
Oh my god, after thinking about it carefully one more time...
This is going nowhere.
I definitely can't remember any lovey-dovey encounters between Ibuki and Mihiru. I didn't ask if it was lovey-dovey. Oh my god, apparently Mikan was invited too, but Ibuki has no idea about that either.
Poke, poke, poke!
Like, if it was going to be a sticky, gooey encounter between Ibuki, Mikan, and Mihiru, I just have no idea. Gooey? Anyway, it just means that she doesn't know the reason why Mihiru invited both her and Mikan. Okay. Let's see. Homeboy's over here in the hotel room. Alright. Where is he at? It was right here. Fuyuhiko should be inside. Not coming out, huh? Okay. Guess the only thing for me to do is check on this pet real quick. Dope. Head over to the beach house. Library, drugstore, diner. What up, Gundam?
So you have appeared.
I was right. Huh?
What happened, sinner?
I had already assumed you would come here. There's nothing you can hide from me, the Supreme Overlord, who wields the four dark devas of destruction. Thus, I know everything. For instance, I happen to know you fiends.
I can see it!
We're preoccupied with your infantile beach play.
Nature, the collective will of the world.
It matters not, for what I love is silence and solitude. That's right. That's it. That's precisely it. I see. So he wanted to be invited too. Yeah, Gundam's been acting really weird lately. I don't know. I still love the dude, don't get me wrong, but he's been acting kinda sus. Alright. What up, Nagado?
Now then.
Let's try going inside. Fair enough.
My,
Nagano?
Whoa!
Whoa, why the hell are you here?
Hello there.
Hello there, Kazuichi. Thanks for going easy on me earlier. Thanks to you, I was able to walk away with just a mild bruising. You clearly think like an ultimate.
What the heck?
This bastard. You two have arrived at a good time.
Big news!
Big news! I have discovered something very terrible. A terrible discovery? Not that, only that. I believe it's nothing like Sonia's, but this is something I noticed too. You too, Meekin? Yeah, this is great. Looks like the investigation is reaching its boiling point. Alright. Hey, tell me. Tell me what you know already. Didn't you find out whose footprints those were? Actually, how were you able to find out? To listen to everyone's story at the airport, I went to a certain place. Well, it's probably better to say I snuck in. To everyone's cottages. Everyone's cottages? Yep. I told Monokuma I needed access for the investigation, so he simply let me in. That bastard. Did he do something shady again?
Now then.
But why did I do something like that? Well, I'll explain my reasoning to you. Nagano squatted down near the entrance to the beach house and began to spread some papers he was holding.
See?
Come on, Hajime, take a look. After all, I went through all the trouble of gathering all this. Those footprints. I see. So the reason you snuck into everyone's cottages was...
Yep.
That's right. I wanted to get a sample of everyone's footprints. But unfortunately, Fuyuhiko wouldn't leave his cottage, so I couldn't complete it. Well, I guess no big deal. It seems obvious that the footprints belong to this person. Whose footprints are they?
Yep.
Hiyoko Saionji. Hiyoko? Well, to be honest, the reason why I summoned her to the airport was so I could lure her out of her cottage. She shut herself inside her cottage, remember? If she stayed in there, I couldn't sneak in.
Perhaps.
So I figured if I lured her out, she wouldn't be in a hurry to go back to her cottage. You're treating her like a small animal. I mean, she does kind of deserve it. But it was totally worth it. The footprint I collected there were smaller than anyone else's, and they matched the footprints at the beach house. Yep, there's no mistake. These are Hiyoko's footprints. Alright. Ooh. Also, it's not like I was snooping around or anything, but I found something interesting at her cottage. Something interesting?
See?
I found a lot of candies inside her room. They're gummy candies that come in 4 different flavors: strawberry, melon, grape, and orange. It looks like she got them from the supermarket. Apparently she really likes this brand of gummies. There should be other gummy brands, but she only brought home a bunch of these. People are like that sometimes. There are people who only eat the same brand, even if it's just potato chips. What's wrong with that? Nothing if it's not... It's not clear if this relates to the incident, but I thought I should tell you just in case. Just in case. Coming from this guy, that means... it probably greatly relates to the incident. Alright. Gummy bag has been added. Alright, what's going on, Kazuichi?
Oh my!
Miss Sonia, she looks strangely excited. Awesome, that's a powerful Gap Moe. Man, I don't really get it, but nice one, princess. That Miss Sonia sure is something else. This guy's just so laid back. I should leave him alone. What up, Echo?
It appears...
We are nearly out of time. We're nearly out of investigation
Now
time.
that you mention it,
Beacon just performed finishing her autopsy. I think she found an important clue, don't you think? It also seems Miss Sonia has some
I
information too.
apologize.
I apologize. I am not being that helpful.
Big news!
Listen, I have big news. Huge news. What's the big news? Remember that Stone Witch Esper Ito mask that was next to Mahiro's body? Oh, the mask the killer used to hide their face.
Listen!
No, that is not correct. That mask was not used to hide their face. And what was it used for? Sparkling justice. Oh yeah, that was like the genocide Jackass story. Okay. Huh? Sparkling justice. Sparkling justice is a serial killer and self-professed ally. Oh my god, my throat. Self-professed ally of justice, whose name makes mankind shudder. They wear a hero mask at all times. Supposedly, they are a serial killer who only murders other criminals. Thoughts?
That is an order!
Do not look so disappointed, Hajime. You need to be surprised.
Hey.
The Sparkling Justice character. That's the serial killer you were talking about before, right? It's true that the mask we found is a hero mask, but it is a heroine mask to be precise. Sun Witch Esper Ito is a pretty witch girl. See, a heroine. Anyway, so you're saying it's possible that the serial killer is the one who killed Mahiru? Which means there's a serial killer hiding among us. I'm pretty sure I've seen a twist like this in some video game. Stupid serial killer, my ass. The killer just used it to cover their face.
That's weird.
But even so, they sure chose something that stands out. That might be true, but...
However,
although it is easy to write off this as foolish, it might be best if we exercise some caution. Sonia, can you tell me everything you know about this so-called Sparkling Justice?
as the light of justice shines upon my mask, I expose the hearts of malevolent evil.
Okay. The hell?
Justice complete! The center of justice that is pierced by justice! The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky!
Alright.
That would be me! Sparkling Justice!
She is way too into this. Oh, what the heck was that?
Well?
That is Sparkling Justice catchphrase.
What?
An unknown serial killer has a catchphrase?
Do you have a minute?
I read it in a magazine in the library. There was only ever been one person, a journalist, who has interviewed Sparkling Justice. The article was written in their native language, so I tried translating it. However, in the end, that journalist was punished by Sparkling Justice too. No good can come from getting involved with a serial killer. A serial killer might not want to hear that from you. This is all I know about Sparkling Justice. Thanks to the mask, no one knows their true age or gender, making them a very mysterious individual. Hey, isn't that kind of a stretch? To say that there's a serial killer hiding in our group? No, it does not mean they are in our group. It is possible the serial killer was lurking on this island all along before they decided to murder Mahiru.
Wow.
That's probably not possible. But there's only one thing I can think of. I mean, no matter how much I think about it, I simply cannot believe it. That one of us is capable of committing such a horrible murder. No matter how much I think about it, I simply cannot believe it. Sonia. I do understand Sonia's feelings, but it's highly unlikely that there's a serial killer hiding on this island. Alright, Megan, what do you want? Megan, you had something to say too, right? Well, compared to the others, what I have to say isn't that important. So please don't get your hopes up and be disappointed. I get it, so just get on with it. I tried my best to perform the autopsy, and I was able to find out Mahiru was definitely killed by a blow to the head. She was probably struck from behind by one blow, but based on the scar, the weapon is clearly the metal bat. But every dark cloud has a silver lining, as they say. It looks like my hero didn't suffer. What does that mean? There's no doubt that she died instantly. Her death was instant? That sounds a little strange, but I think I better remember it. Yeah, if it was instant, how did she crawl to the door? Interesting. And there's one other thing I found. I'm so sorry I started talking on my own. Were you busy right now? Just tell me. During the autopsy, I discovered this in Mahiru's pocket. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our sighting? Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. It'd be bad if they started suspecting us for no reason. Sayonji. I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. About what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the time and place? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island at 2:30 p.m. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. It'd be bad if they started suspecting us for no reason. Hiyoko Seonji. Okay. This letter. If this letter is real, it would mean Hiyoko met up with Mahiru, right? Plus, Mahiru's estimated time of death was around 3 o'clock p.m. Or 3 p.m. rather. And they met 30 minutes prior. If we think about what that implies, then... I'm starting to get confused. If it's true, what does it mean? What happened between Mahiru and Hiyoko? The letter on Mahiru. Bing bong. That it? Trial time?
The time for unparalleled hedonism has come to an end!
Alright.
Come! Now is the time to fight the decisive battle!
Okay.
The hostility of fresh blood, the insanity of a contest of wits! The class trial is finally raising its curtain! So meet up in front of Monokuma Rock!
Monokuma Rock.
Once you're there, please proceed to the underground by taking the elevator located at the secret entrance. I'll see you soon!
This is interesting, because, like, I honestly have no idea.
Now then.
Like, I have a couple, like, guesses on who I think it could be, but I don't know. So it's finally starting. The class trial where all our hopes and the killer's hopes will finally clash. But it's alright. Either way, hope will win in the end.
Alright.
Now then, let's go prove it. What's he so excited about? There's no reason to respond to a guy like that. Anyway, we should start heading over. At the trial field where Monokuma's waiting, I have to make my case there.
There's no escape.
We have no choice but to press forward. Now then, let us go. As we talked among ourselves, we left the beach house and Mahiru's body. Like I said, I don't know. I have a couple guesses. I think all the females had an alibi. No, the only females that had an alibi were Ibuki and Mikan. So any other female could have done it. I don't think it was Chiaki, because she was the first to arrive at the beach house, or at the diner. And I want to believe Akane and Nekomaru had an alibi. They were fighting each other. I never got to confirm that with Nekomaru, so I'm not 100% with it, but whatever. Right now my suspects are Fuyuhiko, Hiyoko, and Peko. All the O's. I want to. I think it's one of those three. I think Kyoko is just a red herring because she was really close to her, so I don't think she would have killed her, unfortunately. But yeah, let's just see. Oops, this is the wrong way. Yep. So we're this way. Yep. Awesome. Let me go! Help me! He's going to do something crazy to me. I'll be ruined.
Why you?
Hey, shut up and stay put, you stubborn little Lolita.
Stop it!
Stop harassing little girls. What's going on?
Jeez!
Hiyoko was trying to run away, so Monokuma brought her here by force. But Hiyoko's still trying to run away, so Monokuma's trying to wrap her up in a full Nelson.
Damn it!
Hey, if you don't stay put, I'm gonna make you part of this island's food chain.
Unbelievable.
Jeez, making me waste my sweet ass time. But there's another problem to deal with besides this one. Where the heck is Fuyuhiko? That guy, he totally ditched. He totally ditched my appointment.
How strange.
He pisses me off. Oh. Yeah, Monokuma? Oh my god, his anger changed his form. I'm right here. Look at my boy. He's swole. Ah, Fuyuhiko, you came. I was worried about you. There's nowhere for me to run anyway. So, no matter the ending, I have to accept it, right? But still.
Bastard!
I'm a Yakuza. Accepting defeat is not an option. Fuyuhiko, what does that mean? Well, it's all good. If this trial heats up, it's all good. Anyway, it looks like everyone's here, so let us depart now.
See ya later!
I'll go ahead first and be one step ahead of you guys.
This is bad.
Crap, I'm not mentally prepared for this. Do you even have to prepare?
Show some spirit!
If you don't have enough power, harness your latent energy. Come on, bring out that energy!
This, too, must be the will of causality.
So it begins. The beginning of the end. Now then, let's keep our spirits high. One day we can all find that shining hope. That's right, I can only move forward. Moving forward is the only option. Alright, what does everyone have to say? What up, Gundam? You should be honored.
It's nearly showtime!
A mere human as yourself will be present to witness the beginning of the end. Alright? I believe in you. Even everyone works together. If everyone works together, you should be able to stand against any despair.
Alrighties!
I will definitely help you out. Alright? I have nothing to do with this. I kind of want to believe her. As much as I don't like Yoko, I don't think she would have killed Mahiru. Anyone else, 100% would, like, totally suspect her, but anyone but Mahiru. What are you dilly-dallying for? Come on, let's hurry up and go. What up, Echo?
Then...
Let us go. There's no reason for us to waste time here.
Listen!
The truth behind Mahiru's death. Sparkling justice may hold the key. No, that just has to be it.
Cause it's
Alright,
bad.
Chiaki? Let's go. We cannot forgive the killer. It's class trial stuff again. So this time, we gotta figure out who killed Mahiru, huh? I don't get complicated stuff. So I'll leave this to you guys. If you don't unleash your power here, where else are you going to unleash it? Don't you want to avenge Mahiru's death?
What the?
Oh my god, Monokuma changed forms! Color me surprised.
Hey!
Oh my god, could he be the type to awaken hidden powers when he gets angry? He's a stuffed animal, right? Kazuchi.
Damn it!
I'm not mentally prepared yet, like, I don't think I'll ever be. But we can't just stand around all day. Yeah, I guess you're right. What am I making? Mahiru. Why did Mahiru? This is impossible. Alright, there you go. You got anything to say? Let me accuse her. I won't run or hide. Fair enough. Alright.
You're so evil!
How many times I see it? It's such a bad taste. The worst, the lowest, most brutal taste. Somehow, I moved my muscles, stiff from fear and nerves, and awkwardly walked towards the escalator. For some reason, my breathing was short, and I was eventually stuck by a feeling similar to dizziness. The moment, all of us were inside Monokuma Rock. A rumbling sound filled the room, and the surrounding space began to fall. As if it shook from a clatter, the elevator we were inside continued to drop. Throughout that drop, I was fluctuating between feeling hope and despair, as if my heart was a rotten fruit swelling in the sun before it finally goes squash. I suddenly stopped breathing. My consciousness began to fade from the pressure. I tried to endure that pressure by firmly standing on my legs. After a while, the elevator's vibrations gradually weakened. And then it stopped altogether.
Ta-da!
Aim, defeat the boring routine. So, I've decided to start redecorating. How's it look? Mr. Monokuma's redecoration is awesome, isn't it?
Impossible!
It's like I allowed you to think otherwise anyway.
That is...
To go to the trouble of doing something this elaborate. Really, what is your true intention?
No!
Nothing really. Essentially, this killing game is just to kill time anyway. Kill time?
Yeah!
To break away from my purpose. That alone is my purpose.
Like...
A purpose is only going to be a weakness. Those who have purpose are always the weakest ones in the bunch. That's why you guys should forget about such cheap-ass purposes like trying to survive. Enjoy the class trial from the bottom of your hearts. It's starting. The class trial is starting. Mahiro Koizumi, the ultimate photographer. She had an unyielding force of personality, but she was actually very good at taking care of people. Most importantly, she was always straightforward. The person that killed her is among us. I don't want to believe it. I don't want to believe it. I don't want to believe it, but... regardless, we need to find that answer. It doesn't matter if you believe it or not. Because it's the only way. Aside from finding out who the killer is, there is no other way for us to survive. And so, this life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun. Yeah, we'll save it. Awesome. What lies within Monokuma's video game? Is it the truth or lies? What is the motive that ties that game and reality together? Where did the killer who escaped from the beach house go? There's no looking away from the hopelessness memories reflected in the twilight. Set skills. Slightly increases the influence gauge. Yeah, I mean, with those two, menacing focus greatly increases. There we go. Definitely need that. Cheat code. Yeah, I got this from Chiaki. Time limit does not increase, even if you shoot a statement with a silencer. So definitely do that. Mood maker. Easier to shift your mood to your favor. Awesome. Fine sword. And sharpness increased by 5. Alright. That's all the skills I have right now. I have 4, yeah, I really can't buy anything. Slightly steadies your aim, that might be helpful. Algorithm. Increases the speed of memorizing a statement. Fuck up. Increases logic dive, that's something we haven't got into yet. Logic dive, okay. So, I'm sure I'll do a logic dive sometime soon. And I'll figure out what to do with that, so... truth bulls real quick. Time of death is around 3 p.m. Single killing blow to the head with a blunt instrument. Blends down on the floor. Streaks leading through the roadside as if my hero crawled through it. So someone dragged my hero's body and leaned it up against the door. There's footprints. I think this is red herring. Yeah, they were Hiyoko's. That's why she was running away crying from the beach. Metal to that is found at the crime scene due to the bloodstains coating it is believed to be the murder weapon. It is the same murder weapon that was in Twilight Syndrome murder case. A lot of empty plastic bottles. I don't know how this is relevant to the case, but I guess we'll find out. Mask of the anime character Sun Witch Esper Ito. Found at the crime scene. Found at the closet. Shower room. However, the shower is out of order, cannot be used. Okay? The only window in the shower room, it can be open, but due to its high location, it cannot be accessed unless you hitch a piggyback ride from someone. Yeah, that's the question. Like, how did the window come into play? Someone must have used something as a stool. But I don't think there were any accomplices in this case, so who could have moved it back? I guess Hiyoko could have. Because I think Hiyoko was hiding in the closet. That's why we found the gummy. And, saw my hero get killed. But why would she move the stool? I don't know. I'm thinking right now. Broken fish tank. In Twilight Syndrome murder case, a tipped-over fish tank was found at the music room, where the first victim's body was discovered. Gravel and water were scattered everywhere. On Twilight Syndrome murder case, there was a broken window in the music room where the first victim bodies was discovered. Normally, you couldn't leave the music room without passing through the entrance hall. Girl E, who appeared in Twilight Syndrome murder case, had her swimsuit stolen by someone. Ending prize was found in my hero's room. It consists of an envelope containing 4 photographs. There was also a letter included in the envelope that says, "Try playing Twilight Syndrome murder case after you get over. Game over. Press down 5 times for the real game. Once you do, you should remember what you all did to my sister. We'll talk then." One of the ending prizes, a picture of Mikan, Ibuki, and Hiyoko, are at what appears to be the entrance hall. One of the ending prizes, a photo of a broken vase. Girl D showed Girl E this photo in Twilight Syndrome murder case. This vase was broken in the classroom next to the music room. One of the ending prizes, a crime scene of the photo where the victim after she was killed in the music room. Crime scene photo of Girl E after she was killed. It looks like she was killed with a metal bat. Apparently there was a lot of these inside Hiyoko's room. Each bag consists of one of 4 flavors: strawberry, melon, grape, and orange. Wait. Strawberry, grape, melon, and orange, right? This gummy up here is yellow. Huh. I wonder if that has to do with the flavor. That might be a clue. Letter found in Mihiro's pocket. I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. About what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place and time? I want you to go to the beach house on the second island at 2:30 p.m. It seems like there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try and not see each other for a while. It would be bad if they started suspecting us for no reason. Hiyoko Sionji. Mihiro received a blow to the head from behind and died instantly. Alright, like I said, I'm not too sure on who the murderer is.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
I think my three biggest suspects right now are Peko, Hiyoko, and Fuyuhiko.
During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it.
Yep.
If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person,
We all gonna die.
I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Alright.
Oh, no matter how many times I hear it, it's such a cruel rule.
Oh yeah, that's right, I gotta lock down someone. This is hard. Like I said, they don't really give us a lot. I don't think it's Hiyoko. I think Hiyoko is too much of a red herring. So I'm torn between Peko and Fuyuhiko. In my head, I'm thinking it's Peko because she was like so determined to prove her alibi before we even knew a murder happened. She told us a lot of times that she was swimming for 3 hours. And I don't know, that seemed really strange to me. Like, why would she have to say that before anything else? I don't know, I'm probably stuck on, like, the wrong thing here. Because I really don't know Pekka that well, so... In my head, like, a normal situation, it would be like, oh, I was looking for a couple hours or whatever. But, I don't know. I think I'm gonna lock down Pekko. Because, I mean, she was good with blunt objects. She's a Kendo master. I just don't know the motive. I don't know why she would kill Mahiru. That's the only thing I cannot figure out is the motive.
Now then, let's first discuss the motive. That
Guess we'll see if I'm right.
masterpiece of gaming, Twilight Syndrome murder case.
Gotcha. I kind of suspected from early on that maybe Peko might be Sparkling Justice. Just the whole MO of her. I mean, she was super interested when me and Sonia were talking, so that's the only other reason why I'm suspecting Peko. I guess I should let that be known before anything else happens.
What? Who cares about that game?
The outcome of this trial should be determined by whether or not we find Mahiru's killer.
Nevertheless, we shouldn't ignore it. After all, that game is the motive this time.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right. Then let's try discussing that first.
I'm sure everyone who's beaten the game already knows that it's based on an actual murder case.
Yep.
Some of us have not beaten that game. Give us a detailed explanation.
It means Twilight Syndrome Murder Case is a non-fiction game. Additionally, some of us are characters in that game too.
Some of us are characters in a video game?
So, I think it's better if we clarify who the characters in the game are first.
The characters in the game were Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, Girl D, Girl E, and Boy F. The high school girl who got killed at the beginning. By using the staff roll after clearing the game as a reference, I should be able to figure out who's who. So yeah, so it was Mikan, Mihiru, Hiyoko, Ibuki, Fuyuhiko was in it. first character the player was able to control was Girl A. That was Mikan.
I see! Girl A is probably Mikan Sumiki.
Yep, Sumiki.
That timid tone. That definitely sounds like Girl A. Based on the list of names in the staff roll, I can't think of anyone else who would be Girl A.
Why am I in a video game? That's an infringement of my right to privacy! Ha! A nasty, trashy pig shit like you doesn't have any privacy rights! Ah, a nasty, trashy pig shit. I feel like I heard that in the game too. Huh?
She's right. Oh, who was it? Was it... I think it was C? No.
Damn it!
Yikes. It's been so long. It's been like almost a week since I've played that game. Is it B?
I see!
There we go. Okay.
Girl B was short and foul-mouthed. She's probably Hiyoko.
Short and
Gotcha.
foul-mouthed? That's like the complete opposite
Yeah,
of me!
sure.
Anyway, let's move on. Next is Girl C.
Personality was hyper, energetic, and unique. That was Ibuki.
I see!
Alright.
Girl C is Ibuki.
Girl C? Then I'll see you next Tuesday!
Stop.
Let's move on to Girl D.
Always had a camera with him. That was Mihiru.
I see!
Okay.
Girl D is Mahiru, the victim in this case.
Yeah, that's correct. Let's skip Girl E and talk about Guy F.
He's Guy F. Fuyuhiko.
I see! Aren't you Guy F, Fuyuhiko?
I was in a game? That's fucking stupid. That reminds me. Wasn't there another person whose last name was also Kuzuryu? Another person? It was one of the names on the staff roll. The names were Sumiki, Koizumi, Sayonji, Miyoda, Sato, Kuzuryu, and then another Kuzuryu.
Hold on. Why do you keep saying there were two Kuzuryus?
He has a sister.
It's not like I'm wrong. That's how it's written on the staff roll.
Yeah?
Since you beat the game, you probably know what this actually means, right?
It's true I have a hunch, but... Call me out like that. Nagato, you're definitely someone I shouldn't mess with. Pierced twice is because he had a little sister, right?
I can prove
Yeah.
it with this! In the game, Guy F, Kuzuryu, mentions that he has a little sister.
Okay. Oh, he knows.
What do you mean, little sister?
This is what Guy F said in the game.
That bitch. Oh, never mind.
It's pretty clear. There's no doubt that Guy F had a little sister. Plus, the sister actually appeared in the game. That's why the name Kuzuryu appeared twice.
By the way, what role did Guy F's little sister, the other Kuzuryu, play? You probably noticed, right?
She was a first victim. I don't really want to say it myself, but I need to move the conversation forward. The only character in the game who I could see being Fuyuhiko's little sister is high school girl who died at the beginning.
The dead high school girl who was the first victim in the game is the only person I can think of.
Yep.
Based on Guy F's tone in the game, it's clear that Girl E is not his little sister.
Okay.
So if the only person left is the dead high school girl, then she must be Fuyuhiko's sister. Why do you sound so fucking happy? That's a winning personality you got there. Winning personality? Are you praising me? I was being sarcastic, dumbass.
Hey, you said the game is a work of non-fiction. That means Fuyuhiko's little sister is...
Yeah, I have a little sister. Something wrong with that? It's just a fucking game. Don't go mixing up some video game with reality. It's not just a game. It's definitely based on true events. That's why it's the motive. Don't go making shit up, bastard! If she was the type to die easily, I'd have fucking killed her myself a long time ago. I mean, when I first entered Hope's Peak Academy, she was mouthing off to me as usual and sent me off.
Okay.
It happened just the other day.
About that, you're probably thinking like that because you've lost your memories.
Shut the fuck up! You be quiet! I see. So you're never gonna accept that that game is based on true events, huh? Okay, I understand your attitude toward this class trial now.
Nagito, you seem to be doubting Fuyuhiko a lot. Do you suspect he's the killer?
A mystery that easy would make me feel sad. It wouldn't be good enough to serve as everyone's stepping stone.
Oh, not gonna help.
That's why I'd be much happier if Fuyuhiko wasn't the killer.
Alright.
Okay, you're starting to act weird again.
Anyway, now we've established who all the characters in the game are.
Girl A is Mikan. Girl B is Hiyoko. Girl C is Ibuki. Girl D is Mahiru. Guy F is Fuyuhiko. And the first victim in the game,
Well, who's girl
high
E?
school girl, is Fuyuhiko's little sister.
That's just a story in a fucking game.
Then girl E is Miss Sato.
Could it be? The same Miss Sato who likes white rice?
I don't know what Sato you're talking about, but I don't think she's relevant to this case.
Maybe it's related to Gundam's last name, since they're both really plain names.
Hey. Don't go making fun of my boy Gundam, alright? Is that a wild
Tanaka
connection?
may be an ordinary family name, but it's far better than Sato or Suzuki.
He also has a strange rivalry
Hey,
going on.
no one cares about that. Hurry up and talk about the mystery of the game.
Huh? What do you mean, mystery of the game?
My, you don't know. I heard that girl E got killed.
Yeah.
What? No way!
Getting killed is so violent, don't you know?
My, such awful times we live in!
Comedy routine right now.
You guys are definitely friends.
So the mystery of the game is the murder of Girl E, correct?
Then let's hurry up and solve it! Let's first figure out why Girl E was killed.
Gotcha. The reason Girl E was killed. I should be able to assume why based on the content of the game. Girl E. I think she was a killer. Like I said, it's been a while since I played that game, so I don't remember. I think she was a killer.
I see.
Yeah.
The reason Girl E was killed is because she killed the first victim in the game.
Which means Girl E was killed as revenge for the dead high school girl. What do you think, Fuyuhiko? Apparently Girl E was killed to avenge your little sister. You're fucking persistent. I don't care what that game said at all. Is that true? Girl E. She killed the first victim?
I haven't seen this side of Fuyuhiko. Alright.
In order to make that clear, we need to know more about the case involving the first victim's murder.
It's the murder that occurred in the music room. I knew it would come up, so I prepared in advance.
Okay.
Look, I made a map of the music room's surroundings, which was the stage of the first case.
Gotcha.
I'm surprised you went to all this trouble.
Mapping is second nature to retro game fans. Classic dungeon crawler
Oh my
RPGs have a
God.
first-person point of view, so mapping as you play is a basic.
Ah, she's so
We
adorable.
get it! Let's talk about that later so we can focus on the case.
Hey, don't interrupt my girl, alright?
Then,
Oh, look at the hoodie.
I'll start explaining. Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, and Girl D were at the entrance hall when they heard the sound of glass breaking.
Yep.
Immediately, they climbed the stairs to the second floor and headed to where they heard that sound.
Gotcha.
Girl E was in front of the music room on the second floor, and she confirmed that the sound came from in there.
Gotcha.
But the door to the music room was locked. So Girl D went to get the key from the office, and when the 5 of them were finally able to go inside, they found the victim's body, dead from a blow to the head. Because the music room's window was broken, the girls thought the killer escaped through there. The sound of breaking glass that they heard at the entrance hall seemed to confirm that. Plus, Girl E's school swimsuit was stolen, so they concluded that the escaped killer was some pervert. How does that sound?
Yep, an understandable explanation. Just as expected from the ultimate gamer who excels at clearing games.
Hey, stop that.
But it wasn't a pervert, right? Wasn't the real killer Girl E?
Obviously. Girlie was waiting outside the music room for the other girls after she killed the first victim.
Did she lock the music room from the outside? Then she would have totally needed the key from the office.
Which means Girlie was hiding that key. We can assume she used it to lock the music room after she left it.
But Girl D was the one who went to the office to get the key to the music room, right?
Yeah, I can tell it's gonna be confusing.
By
as
the way,
fuck.
since it was never mentioned in the game, we can exclude the possibility of there being a spare key.
Okay.
You can lock the music room from the inside, right? So from there, Girlie broke the window and escaped, and sprinted to the front of the music room as fast as she could before the others arrived.
No.
She would have passed by the entrance hall where the other girls were waiting if she tried to do that.
Then, forget this!
It's not cute to see an old guy sulk.
Hey, is Girl E really the killer? We haven't reached an answer yet.
Based on the details of the game, it's no mistake that Girl E, who was waiting in the hallway, is the killer. Then, what did Girl E do after killing the girl inside the music room? I guess I need to clear that up first. Alright. Broken vase photo is what I'm thinking.
After she killed the first victim in the music room, what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window in the music room and escaped outside.
Yes?
So how did Girl E get from outside the school to the front of the music room?
To go back to the music room from outside, you need to go through the entrance hall.
Yeah?
Plus, at the entrance hall, the other 4 girls should have been there.
At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window shattering.
How was she able to get past those 4 and wait in front of the music room?
Wait in front of the music room.
She probably used a hidden passageway. Twilight's hidden passageway is the world's best!
Stop you, Boogie. It's probably the window breaking, right? What Girl E did after murdering the music room. I need to find the clue that will clarify that.
After she killed the
Let me
first
try
victim,
that.
what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window and escaped out.
So how did Girl E to the front of the music? To go back to the, you need to go through. Plus, at the other 4 girls.
At the entrance, heard the sound of the window shatter.
Yep.
No,
okay.
that's wrong!
Huh.
First of all, the sound the girls heard wasn't the window breaking.
Yeah, it was the vase.
If it wasn't the window, then what broke to make that sound?
A vase.
Vase? How low can you go?
After the murder, a broken vase was discovered in the classroom next to the music room.
So the sound of breaking glass that the 4 girls heard wasn't the music room's window. It was the sound of the vase breaking. Probably.
Actually, the murder was nearly finished by the time the 4 girls met in the entrance hall. Girl E killed the victim in the music room, broke the window, and went to the office to get the key. With that key, she locked the music room from the hallway, returned the key to the office,
Makes sense.
and went back to wait in front of the music room. All she had to do was break the vase in the next door classroom as the 4 girls met by the entrance hall.
To make them think the murder had just occurred and that the killer had just escaped.
So, when the 4 of them ran over after they heard the sound, Girl E acted like she had just rushed over too.
I see. Now the mystery has been solved.
Wait a minute! The mystery hasn't been solved yet! You haven't determined what the murder weapon was yet!
Murder weapon.
Who cares about the murder weapon? We found out who the killer was.
Not cool! I went to all the trouble of making this death march, so you gotta stick with it to the end!
We're spending a lot of time on this video
What the
game.
heck? You're so annoying!
Fine, let's figure out the weapon. If this keeps up, I'm gonna feel like I need to shit. Which means I'll feel disgusting.
You're the disgusting one.
The weapon is pretty unconventional. The answer was revealed in the game, though. Now then, will you guys be able to figure it out?
Unconventional weapon that also appeared in the game. If we're told we can't advance as long as we don't make that clear, then I have to do it. I'll do it. What do you think of the weapon is? I have no idea. Was I out of line just now? No, I need to tell you about regarding the white noise and non-stop debates. Some lines of white noise are actually very durable. You won't be able to destroy them one shot. We'll chip away every time you shoot them with a silencer. Well, you get the gist, right? I have some very useful information. I heard there's a guy named Gun something. Apparently he has a skill that increases the power of the silencer. Alright. It would be the fish tank, I would think. That's really the only thing that makes sense to me. Alright.
A weapon inside the music room, huh?
What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale, too?
Alright.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had bloodstains.
Oh,
Was
it's...
there a weapon with bloodstains on it?
No.
She beat her to death with her fists!
Ooh, this is interesting. An unconventional weapon apparently appeared in the game, but...
A weapon inside the music room,
I have
huh?
two theories.
What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
Nope, okay, so it is the other one.
Damn it!
Yeah, I thought that would make too much sense. So was it...
A weapon
How
inside
did you
the
beat
music
him with
room, huh?
gravel?
What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death? Then she attacked her with...
That's too big to be a...
Then
Let's
the
try it
piano.
out.
Why are you going
The
even...
investigation.
It's on that big a...
How about beating her with gravel instead?
Yeah.
Damn it!
Looks like I made a mistake. This is interesting.
weapon
Like I said,
inside the music
it's been a
room,
while
huh?
since I've played that, so I don't
What about broken
remember. Let's see. Broken fish tank.
Glass.
Victims.
Isn't the
Oh,
cause-
what's the crime scene photo? Hold up, give me a second.
Cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish
escape route.
tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Stolen.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even...
The investigation.
It's on that big a scale...
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had bloodstains.
That's what it
Was there a
is.
weapon with blood? She beat her to death with her fists!
Whoops, hit the wrong button. Yep, no, I figured it out. I figured it out. No, I'm good. I got it.
A weapon
That's why the
inside
skull
music.
was
What about
stolen.
broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death
Probably
a
wrapped her
then
fist
she
up in
attacked
that
her
swimsuit
That's
and
too
beat
big
her.
to be a...
Then the
Okay.
piano.
Why are you going
The
even...
investigation.
It's on that big a...
How about beating her with gravel?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat, it should have had bloodstains.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it?
She beat her to death with her fists!
What?
Damn it!
Dude, I don't know why I'm so bad. Like, I was really good on the cases in the first game, but this one I'm just being a dumbass.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Wasn't the vase, right? Hold up. Oh yeah, no, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have a lot. Like, I'm pretty sure the answer is obvious. I'm just being a dumbass right now. So it wasn't the vase. Okay. Crime scene photo. Hold up. I can figure this out. Who appeared in Twilight Syndrome murder case. Her swimsuit was stolen by someone. Killer's escape route. Broken fish tank. Gravel and water were scattered everywhere. Okay. Huh. Like, I know I'm being a complete dumbass right now. The answer's probably like right in
Why
front
are
of me.
you going even bigger?
I have 2 minutes. What's the escape route look like? Hold on, give me just 1 second. I'm being a complete dumbass. It was a broken window in the door. No, stop the debate. Give me a second. Yeah, totally. Like, I have like 2 minutes left to figure this out, and I really don't want to fail this trial. So I just need to think. School swimsuit. One of the ending prizes is a crime scene photo of the victim where she was killed in the music room. Fair enough. I don't see anything wrong with that. One of the ending prizes is a crime scene. That's not part of the thing. I know the answer's like right in front of me. Like, I think part of the problem is I forgot how these cases work. So, a tipped over fish tank found in the music room where the first victim's body was. Okay, I don't really see anything wrong with that. There was a broken window in the music room where the first victim's body was discovered. Normally, you can't leave the music room without passing through the entrance hall. I'm okay with that. Like, why was this swimsuit stolen, though? That's what I don't understand. Like, I thought... The ending prize, that's not what... Like, I have like 2 minutes left, and I really don't want to fail this case. Because, wait, we haven't learned how to do the, what was it, the truth flashbacks? We haven't done that yet, so I don't think that's what this is. This one's hard. I'm not even like trying to lie. Like, is it the crime scene photo? I keep on going to that, back to that. A crime scene photo of the victim where she was killed at in the music room. Oh yeah, this is 100% another like meat bone on the thing. Cause like I'm just getting flustered right now. Like, please tell me I'm not the only one who got stuck on this. Cause like, goddamn, I feel like an idiot right now. Mika, Ibuki, and Hyoko. Alright. It was an unconventional weapon. God, I'm wasting so much time, and I know I am. Like, I literally just cannot think right now. Let's see. What am I doing wrong? That's the thing I can't figure out. Like, the only thing that's jumping out to me is the school swimsuit. Because why else would her swimsuit be stolen? Like, I wonder if I didn't mess up on it. I wonder if I didn't hit one of the, white noise. I really want to try it again, just to see. Hold up.
Universal chaos.
Whoops. That's not the button I want to hit. There we go. Alright, so... I just want to make sure that, fast forward, weak spots... Okay. So it's the same button to fire both when you're trying to rebuke and consent with them. I believe.
It's on that big a scale too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had bloodstains.
Should have had bloodstains.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it? She beat her to death with her fists!
But apparently it happened in the game. Like, I know the swimsuit was involved. I just don't know how. And I want to say it was either because it had the gravel inside, and she beat her with that, or she wrapped her fist up in it. Let me try that.
A weapon inside the... What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death thing she attacked you?
That's too big to...
Then the piano.
Why are you going...
The investigation can...
It's on that biggest...
How about beating her with gravel instead?
Oh, it was
I agree
that
with
one.
that.
Oh my god, I'm an idiot, guys.
I got it. The killer must have used gravel to attack
God
the
damn
victim.
it. I'm an actual idiot. I swear to Christ.
My goodness. I got it right. And I was just throwing things out there. Just as I thought! I'm chosen by the gods!
You're not chosen at all, and gravel is impossible. It's too small to be a weapon.
What if the gravel was put inside some sort of bag?
A bag? What kind of bag?
If the weapon is something that appeared in the game, then so is the bag. And the only thing I can think of is the school swimsuit. If you tie the swimsuit like a bag and stuff it full of gravel, it'd make an effective weapon.
Gravel inside the swimsuit? Even the ace attorney would be astonished by such a fantastic idea!
God, I am just like so embarrassed right now. Like, I cannot believe it took me that long to figure it out. Like, alright, the Tarot one. Yeah, the class trial last time. I can understand me being a dumbass, but please tell me that I'm not the only one who got stuck on that part. Because that was a large leap in logic right there.
But for the killer, it's an idea that kills two birds with one stone. To make people think the killer is some pervert, it makes sense for a school swimsuit to be stolen. And if that swimsuit was used to make an improvised weapon, it'd have to be disposed of later.
How about it, Monokuma? Are you satisfied now?
This happiness you feel when the mystery you create is solved. Only producers know this feeling of ecstasy.
But the point is, I didn't fail it, so boom.
But the real important talk begins now.
Yeah.
Girl E had someone who can be called an accomplice. That person was actually Girl D.
Girl D. You're talking about Mahiru, right?
Yeah.
Huh? Mahiru is the accomplice? What is this? What does that mean?
The piece of face that became an important clue in the music room murder. Girl D got rid of it.
Yeah.
And apparently the reason Girl E committed murder in the first place was to protect Girl D.
Oh, so everyone gets stuck on that. Okay. And you thought I would? Nah, you're 100% right. Basically, anytime you think I would get stuck on something, I 100% am. Because I tell you, I'm really good at, like, I'm very intuitive, I guess is the right word. But the thing is, like, I'm a real dumbass when it comes to, like, logic stuff. So, it's interesting playing these games. Protect
Girl D was being harassed by the victim. Girl E found out and tried to stop it. And they ended up getting into an argument.
And she felt a rush of anger and ended up killing her.
Yep.
But she should have had a clear murderous intent. I mean, she choked her out and then bludgeoned her to death.
She probably made her unconscious by accident. And from there, she couldn't go back.
Yeah.
I somewhat understand that feeling.
Do you, Megan? It's kind of weird.
You
thing to
can?
say.
That's pretty scary.
But Girl E was also killed by someone on the 4th day. Or the game's last day. I might as well ask just in case. Who do you think killed Girl E?
That guy. Guy F.
I see!
It should have been Guy F.
A scenario where Guy F murders Girl E out of a burning, hellfire desire to avenge his murdered sister.
Yep.
But Guy F is...
Fuyuhiko.
What? It's just a story in a video game, isn't it? That's all you can say. If that game is telling the truth, it'd be a huge problem for you.
Hey, clear this up for me. Those of you who appeared as characters in the game, do you remember this incident?
No, of course not.
That is... I'm terribly sorry, but...
They don't remember! That's obvious! Because their school memories were, like, totally stolen!
Yes.
Even if I don't remember, I already know! It's obvious that guy is the killer! No one would kill a nice person like Mahiru besides a piece of shit menace to society like Fuyuhiko! Girl E and Mahiru were killed by that guy!
You sure do talk a lot of shit. Well, I'm used to it by now.
Okay.
Does Mahiru's murder have anything to do with that game? Perhaps the two are unrelated.
Pekka, we spent the last hour talking about this. No, the game and Mahiru's death are probably related. In actuality, there's an important... Oh. Whoops. There's an important shared point with Girl E and Mahiru's murder. Which was... the photos, right? The ending prize? No.
Crap!
Important shared point. Metal bat?
I can prove it with this.
That was my second guess.
I'm not sure the two events are unrelated. At the very least, the killer has definitely played the game.
Thing is, like, I'm second guessing myself now. That's not a good thing.
As proof, Mahiru, who was killed in the beach house, and Girl E, who was killed in the game, were both killed by a blow to the head with a metal bat. There's no way we can ignore that connection.
Someone must have wanted to split her head open the exact same way they avenged the first victim. Hey, why don't you confess already? You're the one who killed Mahiru, right?
You better cut that out right now! There is no way a stupid game could be the motive!
Yeah?
You're dumb enough to believe that stupid game, and that's why you killed her as revenge!
If you keep making up your mind like that, we're just going to go around in circles.
She has a point.
And it's true Fuyuhiko may look suspicious. But don't you think that'd be too obvious?
What did you...
I mean, there's a possibility that it's a trap set by the true killer.
Okay.
Trap? What do you mean?
The true killer played that game, and most likely found out about the relationships between the characters. That person could be using that knowledge to try to set up Fuyuhiko.
Are you saying that a completely different killer murdered Mahiru and used the game motive as their cover?
Isn't that what happened, Hiyoko?
Huh?
Don't you understand? I'm saying you might be the true killer.
What is this? Like, I can only laugh. What are you even saying, you nasty toilet-clogging bitch?
Ooh, Hiyoko, you're not making a good case for yourself. Oh my god. Don't tell me I have to defend Hiyoko now. That's bad. Trash can, metal bat, footprints on the beach. I mean, they were hers. Are we going to be like...
What are you saying, you four-eyed troll?
Yikes.
Accusing me of killing Mahiru? You're so mean!
Why do you doubt Hiyoko? Do you know where Hiyoko was today? She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
But I didn't go to the beach house!
Yeah, you did.
I was wishing Mr. Ants all day!
Okay.
What are you saying, you for accusing me of... Why do you doubt?
Do you know where Hiyoko? She was at the beach house.
But I didn't go to the beach house!
Oops, wrong button.
I was wishing Mr. Ants all day!
It's been a while
Saying
since
you
the
for
trial.
accusing me of...
Why do you doubt? Do you know where Hiyoko was? She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
But I didn't go to the beach house!
Bop.
No, that's wrong! Wait a minute. You should have been at the beach house, Hiyoko.
Seriously, I told you I didn't!
But these footprints in the sand in front of the beach house, aren't they yours?
I don't have such ugly footprints! They're probably Mikan's based on how ugly they are. Don't decide that based on ugliness!
Wow.
They're not Hiyoko's footprints? That's strange. The footprint I collected from your room matches these footprints perfectly.
Collected? I never gave you permission to collect that, you nasty pedo!
Plus, the footprints left in the sand were facing away from the beach house. Which means, when the owner of these footprints went inside the beach house, they used a different entrance.
A different entrance? Are you talking about the door facing the road that Mahiru's body was leaning against?
Are you saying when that person went inside the beach house, the body hadn't appeared yet?
Yeah.
The door was still accessible when they went in, and wasn't when they left. Which means something happened in between those two events. Isn't that right, Hiyoko?
Ah! I remember now! I remember when I went to the beach house!
Okay.
So you finally decided to confess.
I'm pretty sure you guys already know this, but going for walks in the morning is my daily routine.
Never knew that.
I've never heard of that daily routine before.
Yeah.
And that's when I went to the beach house. I went there on my morning walk.
I see. If you went there during your morning walk, that doesn't have anything to do with the case at all.
Don't believe her so easily, dumbass! She's obviously lying!
Huh? It's a lie?
People who call other people liars are usually liars themselves. If you say I'm lying, prove it. Can you even prove that I'm lying? There's no way a bunch of worthless idiots like you guys would be able to do
Hiyoko,
that.
I am literally sitting here trying to be nice to you and figure out why you're not the murderer. Don't make this harder on me. Letter on Mahiru.
I did go to the beach house. But only during my morning walk. I didn't go any other time.
Then you didn't meet up with Mahiru at the beach house?
Obviously not. Saying I met up with her when I never even saw her? Is this a panel of idiots?
Never even saw her. So she never saw Mahiro, but is that really true? Yeah, let's do that.
I did go to the beach house, but only during my... I didn't go...
Then you didn't meet at the beach house?
Saying I met up with her when I never even saw her?
No, really.
Damn it!
Huh.
I did go to the beach house,
Shower room.
but only during my morning walk. I didn't go any other time.
Then you didn't...
Alright, hold on. Something I'm missing here. Alright. I thought it'd be the letter on Mahiru. Unless I'm just, like, going at a different point, which could be possible. I'm not trying to say, like, I'm really good at this game or anything. Let's see. It seems that there's someone who wants to interfere with us meeting. Like, I'm literally just second guessing everything I'm thinking right now. That is not a good. Metal bad, there's no way that's involved. It has to be the letter. Would it be when she's talking about the morning walk?
Meet up with Mahiru at the
that's the only
beach
thing I can
house?
think of, so let's give it a shot.
Obviously not!
But our Mahiru...
Saying I met up with her when I never even saw her? Is this a panel of idiots?
Oh, trust me, it is. 100% it is.
I did go to the beach house. But only during my morning walk!
Okay, it is.
No, that's wrong!
I really need to stop second guessing myself. I really need to. Oh my
During your
god.
morning walk, huh? Will you still claim that after you take a look at this letter?
I'll tell you in person, but I can't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. Oh, that's right. She did say that, isn't... Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Oh my god. It's a good thing I really enjoy this game, because, oh my god. I bet you guys are having the time of your life in the Discord right now. Just be like, oh my god, this dude is so stupid. About what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the time and place? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island at 2:30 p.m. It seems like there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. It would be bad if they started suspecting us for no reason. Hiyoko Sayanji.
That letter! It's the one Mahiru had, right?
Yeah.
I see. So Hiyoko was able to arrange a meeting with Mahiru by exchanging letters with her.
What is that letter? I'm serious, I don't know.
Oh, snap! I remember now! I totally saw you!
I mean, we saw her running away from the beach house, yeah. Or from
Me
the
and
beach, at least.
Hajime met up at the diner around 3 p.m. to go to the beach.
Yeah?
I saw you about 30 minutes later, so it should have been around 3:30 p.m.
I see. So if she met Mahiru at 2:30 p.m., killed her, then ran away afterward, I think 3:30 p.m. is a reasonable time for you to have witnessed Hiyoko.
Yeah.
You're wrong! You're totally wrong!
Now that you mention it, you also passed by the diner, Fuyuhiko. So you should have seen Hiyoko too, right?
No, I didn't. It's just a coincidence that I passed by the diner. I wasn't even paying attention to the beach house. I went straight back to my cottage after I saw you guys. I didn't see anyone during that time.
Okay.
For some reason, that sounds suspicious too.
It's the truth.
Deal with it.
Just leave him alone. It'd be a waste of time to question him any further.
You're being really protective of him, Pico.
Anyway, that letter in Kazuuchi's testimony says it all. You were meeting up with Mahiru at the beach house.
Okay.
Seriously, I don't know. I didn't even write that letter. I'm telling the truth. I really don't know.
I want to believe you, Hiyoko. I really do. As bad as it seems, I want to believe you.
Is she really crying? Or is she faking it?
She's probably faking it.
We can assume she summoned Mahiru with the intention of killing her along. That's why she wrote a letter to let her know where to meet, so the others wouldn't find out. And then you went ahead to the beach house, hid yourself in a specific place, and waited for Mahiru. There's evidence for that too.
Hyogo's in the closet.
Here!
Right? Yeah. Okay.
The place where Hiyoko was hiding. Are you talking about the closet?
Yes, that's right. The gummy candy we found on the floor is the evidence. Hiyoko, your favorite candy is gummies, correct?
What's a gummy? I've never eaten something like that before.
Hiyoko.
I have captured the true character of this mystery.
Sure, let us hear, Gundam.
Hiyoko, who summoned Mahiru to the beach house, hid inside the closet like a familiar.
Gotcha.
When she saw her chance, she attacked her like an evil spirit and left the beach house like a swift wind.
Fair enough.
Hiyoko miscalculated that Mahiru's body would be blocking the door at that time. Because of that, she was only able to leave from the beachside door and ended up leaving her footprints.
We have presented the proof! My 4 dark devas of destruction didn't even need to come out!
The problem with that is that her body was moved.
It's a trap! This is obviously someone's trap!
Who's someone? Whose trap is it?
It must be that one person. You know, the one with the mask, maybe? The one with the mask? There was a suspicious mask at the beach house, right? Whoever was wearing that could be the real killer.
Fair enough.
You're the one who wore that mask and killed Mahiru, right?
Doubt it.
There's no way I'd wear such a childish mask. Is your brain fried or something?
That is right. It cannot be Hiyoko. That mask belongs to Sparkling Justice!
Huh? Sparkling what now?
That mask says it all! Sparkling Justice is hiding on this island!
Fair enough.
Which means the legendary serial killer Sparkling Justice is the one who killed Mahiru!
Why you? If you continue to say such...
Don't blame Miss Sonia! It's just a difference between cultures. A culture shock, you know?
Hiyoko, why don't you just admit it already? You're being unreasonably stubborn!
Come on, Nekomaru. Don't believe this.
On your heads! Oh, why can't you understand? I'm not the killer!
It's true that Hiyoko is suspicious, but there's something strange. Something that doesn't make sense. I can't help but feel like we're being directed by someone. Trash can yellow gummy. Gummy bag? Are we talking about, Hiyoko now?
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
There's no doubt! You went to the beach house,
Beach house,
right?
right?
That is...
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy!
You waited for your chance to kill Mahiru. And afterward, you fled from the beach house.
I think it's the gummy bag.
Was blocked by the body. So you were forced to flee from the beachside entrance.
And that's how you left your footprints!
Is that really okay?
I shall render my verdict. Hiyoko is the...
I'm telling you...
There's no doubt you went to the beach house!
And weren't you also hiding in the
In
closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy!
No,
No,
because
that's
she
wrong.
doesn't like yellow gummies. Boom. I cannot believe I'm out here actually defending Hiyoko. I never thought I would do it.
About that gummy, did Hiyoko really drop it?
The only one childish enough to eat gummies is that midget over there.
You're a midget too, you know. You're the one who worries about never getting taller.
It's true Hiyoko likes to eat gummies, but she only eats a specific brand.
Yeah.
The brand of gummies you eat only have strawberry, melon, grape, and orange flavors, right?
Huh? But what about the lemon flavor? The gummy at the crime scene was yellow, so it obviously looked like it was lemon flavored. Huh? That gummy is yellow? Then it's not mine! The ones I eat don't have any yellow gummies!
What?
Ooh.
That's right. None of the gummy bags in her cottage had any yellow ones.
Then we can't assume Hiyoko is the one who dropped that yellow gummy.
See? Didn't I tell you? It's definitely a trap! Damn it! Who would set a trap like this? I'll get my revenge! I'm gonna bop you on the head with all my might!
Alright, Hiyoko, calm down.
Hold on, you little bitch! You think you're in the clear just because of a little gummy? Don't be stupid. I'm not done backing you into a corner yet.
Okay. Make your argument. The prints on the beach. Mikan's autopsy report. Gummy bag. Iron barbed window. Could be the autopsy report?
We're not done with Hiyoko yet. There's still a huge piece of evidence left.
Okay.
You're talking about the footprints near the beach house, right?
It's true, that's an important piece of evidence. And we can thank Mahiru for it!
What does that mean? Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and blocked the door to the road. Thanks to her, we have the evidence we need.
No, she died instantly. She couldn't have done it.
That's wrong! I left those footprints during my morning walk!
Alright, okay, you can stop with that. Yeah, she didn't use her strength. She died immediately.
You're talking about the footprints.
It's true, that's an and we can thank
What does that mean? Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and...
Ooh.
No, that's wrong!
Break.
Mahiru didn't block the door. Her death was instant.
Yeah.
Instant death?
According to my autopsy, yes, there's no doubt that Mahiru died instantly.
At least she didn't suffer.
If you keep making shit up, I'll fucking kill you!
Alright, calm down.
I'm sorry!
Ryuhiko, you cannot do that. Only a coward threatens women.
I'm pretty sure her death was instant, too. I mean, her injury was only a single blow. That's why Mahiru isn't the one who blocked the door. Someone else used her body to block it.
Yeah.
Someone else?
The killer, of course. They're the one who blocked the door with Mahiru's body. That's why there were bloody drag marks left on the floor.
Okay.
But why did the killer block the door?
Just ask Hiyoko. She's the killer, after all.
Seriously! That's not true!
Let's assume Hiyoko is the killer. Wouldn't that mean she's also the one who dragged the body?
Yeah.
If she handled a body that bloody, I think her clothes or skin would have been stained with blood.
Huh? But when I saw... she was clean.
See? I told you I wasn't the killer! Yay! With this, my innocence has been proven!
I won't let you look down on me! We haven't decided that yet!
I am so bad at these. We haven't decided
Hey,
yet.
Fuyuhiko, why do you keep insisting that Hiyoko is the killer?
Shut up! I'm telling you, she's the killer! That little bitch is definitely the killer!
Rebuttal showdown. Prince on the beach. Ah, there's so many. I'm so bad at these. Start with the
Mahiru didn't block the door. Then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of. I can't back down.
There we go. Okay. Advance.
If Hiyoko moved the body, then she should be covered in blood.
So what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside the beach. After she moved the body,
Wait. Shower room.
she just walked. The fact that Hiyoko was at the beach house
I
can
had the
be
wrong
proven
thing.
by the footprints
Oh
in the
my
sand.
god.
Damn it!
I am so bad at these.
If Mahiru didn't
Alright.
block, then Hiyoko did it.
I know what to do
she
now.
killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
Advance. Okay.
If Hiyoko moved the body, then she should be covered in blood.
It'd be the shower room, right?
So what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside the beach. After she moved the body, she just washed it off in the shower.
Allow
There we
me
go.
to cut through
Boom.
those words.
Got it.
Now, washing it off in the shower is impossible, because the shower in the beach house was out of order.
Yep.
Out of order?
I'm terribly sorry. I haven't had any time to actually repair it.
Then maybe she took her clothes off to move the body, and when she was done, she put them back on.
Are you saying I did something that perverted?
No, that should be impossible. She can't get undressed by herself. Nah, I was dressed, okay.
Damn it!
I knew that one.
See.
Listen to me, Fuyuhiko. Hiyoko mentioned this before.
I can't help it. I can't tie my kimono sash by myself.
Which means Hiyoko can't change by herself. It's impossible for her to put on and take off her clothes.
What?
Oh yeah, she couldn't even tie her sash on her own. That's why she couldn't take a bath and smelled bad.
I didn't smell. And it only smelled a little.
Oh, wasn't changing inside the beach house prohibited in the first place?
Yes, if you broke the rules, I'm pretty sure Monokuma wouldn't have kept quiet.
Yep.
Damn right! I'm such a stickler for the rules that even safari park rangers want nothing to do with me.
If she didn't change her clothes, then what did Hiyoko do with the blood that got on her?
Like I've been saying, the blood wasn't on me in the first place, because I never touched Mahiru's body.
Thing is, like, who wasn't wearing any clothes when we saw her? Peko.
Hey, if you think about it the other way around, does that mean whoever was covered in blood is suspicious?
That's why she, like... yeah, no, it was not Arcane.
Because if so, I believe Akane was soaked with blood when we all met up to go to the beach.
Didn't I tell you that was because I got Nekomaru?
Well, she was wearing a swimsuit, alright, Whack. Come on, calm down. And that's... I wonder if that's why she, like, had to go take a swim, because she was covered in blood. Huh.
I can attest to that. If I hadn't gotten that rough with her, she never would have backed down.
Doubting me, of all people. You got some nerve. All right, I'll bend your body in half so you're stuck in a bowing position for the rest of your life.
I really like Akane. Like, I know she's, like, kind of like a filler character right now, but I really love her.
That actually sounds pretty cool.
The hell it does!
Hey, more importantly, I'm okay now, right? It's okay that I'm not the killer?
Yeah, seems like it.
See, I already told you. There's no way I'd kill Mahiru, because Mahiru taught me how to wear a kimono, and she was very, very kind. There's no way I would kill a nice person like her. Why wouldn't you believe me earlier? You guys are stupid! Stupid!
Hiyoko. I want to feel bad for you right now, but I just don't. I don't care.
Yoko, please don't cry. Everything is fine now. Now shut the hell up, pig barf!
This is why I don't like you.
Hangnail and die.
This is why I don't like you.
I'm sorry for being pig barf.
More importantly, Fuyuhiko's behavior earlier was definitely strange. Getting so worked up and accusing Hiyoko of being suspicious. Could it be? Does he actually have something else in mind?
Hey, Hiyoko. Now that our suspicions have been addressed, can you tell us the truth?
Huh?
Even though you're not the killer, you still went to the beach house, right?
Like I said, it was a trap!
Yeah, I got that already, so... Can you give us the details about that trap?
I would like to know too. It might lead to some kind of clue.
Fine. You want me to talk, huh? Earlier this morning, Mahiru was the one who came up to me. She asked if we could meet up later.
Huh? But didn't you say earlier...
She never talked to me at all. Man, what a surprise. I didn't expect you guys to ask an easy question. Of course she was lying.
So that was a lie?
'Cause I thought I'd be doubted if I admitted it. So I figured it was better not to say anything.
Yeah.
So, what was your answer to Mahiru's invitation?
Of course she would
I
go
told
see
her it was fine. I mean, I didn't have a reason to say no. Unlike everyone else here, Mahiru was someone I wasn't embarrassed to be seen with.
You always have to say something snide.
At the time, we were supposed to meet around 2 p.m., but around noon, there was a letter inside my mailbox.
A letter?
Yeah, this one.
Oh, so someone forged the letter. I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I'll put this in your mailbox. But what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place? I want you to go to the beach house on the second island. The time is still the same at 2 p.m. There's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. It'd be bad if they started suspecting us for no reason. My hero Koizumi. Okay.
I saw this letter and went to the beach house at that time.
Doesn't it clearly contradict other evidence? Yeah. The letter that was on my hero.
I can prove it with this. This letter. Doesn't it look like its contents are different from the letter Mahiru had?
To the beach house on the second island around 2:30.
Mahiru's letter said to meet at 2:30 p.m. But
it'd be at 2.
Whoa! The meeting times are off.
It's also strange that both letters wanted to change their meeting spot to the beach house.
Yeah.
It would be plausible if one of them said it. But for both letters to say the same thing?
Hyoko, since you wrote it, what do you... Like I said, I never wrote the letter. How many times do I have to tell you?
But which letter did the killer forge? I want to say both letters.
I see!
Yeah, both letters.
The killer must have forged both letters.
The killer forged them so they could manipulate their actions. Yeah, that's how we should think about it.
That seems very likely. In fact, if you compare both letters... Confirmed! Just as I assumed, the handwriting is the same. The content of the letters matches too.
Like this part. I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox.
Yeah.
This part. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. And this part. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while.
The killer forged both of those letters.
In doing so, they were able to control Hyoko and Mahiru to do their bidding, like a netherworld puppeteer.
I love Gundam. He's so awesome.
So they completely tricked me. And then... Mahiru's killer! How mean! Give me back Mahiru!
Really? This is really terrible. I've offered to help so many times. But the killer this time didn't discuss their plan with me at all.
Oh my god, now I gotta
It's all
shut
my
up.
fault. I'm so ashamed of being unreliable.
What up, Sparky?
Here we go again. Once we let our guard down, this happens. We can just lightly punch him to death later.
Lightly?
So based on
Alright.
what the letter said, you went to the beach house at 2 p.m., right, Hyoko?
What's most important is what happened afterward. What on earth happened there?
Yeah, I almost failed the swimsuit one. Like, it was like down to like a minute and a half or something like that. It was rough.
I fell asleep!
You fell asleep.
I fell asleep. It's not like I wanted to. I think I was forced to get a whiff of some kind of medicine or something.
Oh, that's interesting.
Medicine? That medicine. Could it be? Did they get it from the drugstore? I thought that place seemed unsafe. They even have prescription medicines laying out in the open.
Yeah?
If you were aware of that from the start, you should have done something about it.
I'm sorry.
Come
When
on,
I
Yukin.
woke up, I was inside a small closet. And when I rushed out, I saw Mahiru's body.
And that's why you ran out of the beach house in such a panic!
I was scared. I was really, really scared. Really scared that I couldn't help, but...
The killer probably planned to frame Hyoko from the start.
I'm starting to feel bad for Hyoko and I don't like it. I really don't like it.
And for that reason, they summoned Hyoko before Mahiru, put her to sleep, and shoved her inside the closet.
So their reason for blocking the door with Mahiru's body was to make Hyoko leave her footprints
It's
as
very
evidence.
elaborate.
Everything was done to frame Hyoko as the killer.
Well, excuse me. As much as I don't like to admit, I do have a heart. Like, I don't think I could ever, like, hate a character completely.
That's horrible! I didn't do anything wrong, and I was framed by Mahiru's killer!
Oh my god.
Yoko, please do not cry. We believe you.
Fair enough.
Is it really okay to believe her so easily? She might be faking those tears, you know.
This'll never end if you keep being so suspicious.
Isn't that what a class trial is all about? The only way to survive is to be suspicious. This is where we go to thoroughly doubt each other.
Yeah.
So if you believe in each other so easily, then there's definitely something wrong with you.
Alright, Fuyuhiko,
You're
calm
wrong,
down.
Fuyuhiko. We aren't supposed to doubt each other here. We're supposed to work together. The class trial is where we cooperate with each other, work hard, and aim for victory. The killer and everyone else. Two hopes attempting to grasp the one true hope. Two hopes clashing with each other is poetry in motion. That is what a class trial should be.
Seriously, which side are you on?
I'm on the side of the absolute hope that can overcome any despair.
Oh my
And
god,
I believe
Nagato.
that absolute hope exists at the point where two hopes clash.
Your stance is neither white nor black, but gray, and you do not yearn for your life, or even for victory.
Jeez, I wish he'd just side with the enemy already so I can believe what he's saying!
Let's stop. Believing every little thing Nagito says is a waste of time.
I agree.
Yeah, we need to figure out who Mahiru's killer is.
Definitely.
There should be a new clue contained in what Hyoko has told us. So, let us believe Hyoko's words and discuss it once again with everyone.
Yep. The debate proceeds when you assume you can believe each other. Good job! That's the right way! That's the splendid power of teamwork! Hey, what do you think of that, Monokuma? I'm not gonna let you have the outcome you want!
Oh, he's sleeping.
Whoa! He's sleeping!
Dumbasses. You bastards don't know anything. If you're stupid enough to trust each other, the only thing waiting for you is the bitter truth.
Alright. That may be true, but even so, we can't just stand here all day. Even if what lies ahead is a cruel ending, the only thing we can do is move forward. Because, unless we reveal who among us is Mahiru's true killer, there's no way we'll survive. Oh, the intermission? Oh my god.
Well now.
Well now the trial has reached its climax. I would like to present the answer right away, right here, right now. You're going to spoil who the killer is? Boo-hoo-hoo. If I reveal the answer before everyone's ready, they'll all be shocked. They'll all feel despair. You can't. That's a serious big no-no. But spoiling it right away is innovative, don't you think? The club president and I are powerless against innovation. Who's the club president? So, without further ado, the answer is... you can't! Everyone please close your eyes and cover your ears!
You say Nanu in German when you're surprised.
Nanu? I don't know what you're talking about, but somehow it feels wrong to me. Yeah, I would like to save. And, I think I'm gonna end right here. It's like 9 o'clock, I gotta get to work soon. Yeah. That's,
I'm Monami, and my heart is throbbing like...
Whoa, stop real quick. I'll get back to that. Yeah, no, this class trial is interesting. I still think it's Pecco. I was really on the fence, but as soon as they said that they had to, like, wash or clean themselves or whatever, that would make sense why she had to take a dip in the ocean. So the only problem is I don't know why Fuyuhiko is like being so suspicious too. That's really bothering me. Surely they weren't working together. Like, what reason would they have to work together? This is a very interesting class trial. I am not quite sure what to think. One thing I do know, like, I need to get better at this whole thing. Like, I am so bad at these trials. Like, I can't. Oh my god. But tomorrow I'm definitely gonna finish this trial up, because I am curious to see what happens. Like, honestly, I never really cared for Peko, so I don't really mind that she's a killer. I did like my hero though, so that's kind of sucks that she died. The more I think about it, the more Fuyuhiko seems really suspicious, and I don't know why. One of them's the killer, and I think the other one is helping him, and I just don't know why. But I guess I'll find that out tomorrow. Just getting my pet some water. That hope meter up. But yeah, that's kind of my thing. I have a couple minutes. I kind of want to talk about like theories I have going on right now. About the characters. Unfortunately, I see either Ibuku or Mikan being the next victim. I mean, both of them really outlived their purpose at this point, in my eyes, at least. I can see Kazuichi dying because he's really irrelevant. Like, I don't even know how he's alive this long. Akane. Either Akane's going to be a killer or she's going to survive to the very end. I don't see her being a victim at all. I hope Gundam and Chiaki survive to the very end. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. Because honestly, they're my two favorite characters. I love both of them very much. Nekomaru. I'll get back to Nekomaru because I have a really good theory about him, but I'll get back to him. Like I said, Fuyuhiko and Peko. Both of them are related to this case. I just don't know who the killer is. Like I said, I could see both Mikan and Ibuki being the killer. Unfortunately, I think Kyoko is going to survive till the very end. Just because how much, it's kind of feeling like Hina right now. Like, not in the sense that Mahiro killed herself, but the fact is that there's someone really close to one of the victims. So I can see Kyoko surviving to the very end, and I'm hoping she grows on me. She's starting to. And Sonya, I'm torn on. Sonya, I'm really torn on. I don't know what Sonya's gonna do. She's the only one I don't have like a clear path for. So right now, I think it's gonna be me, Nagato, Gundam, Chiaki, and Hiyoko surviving till the very end. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The thing is, like, I don't know how similar it is to the other ending. I don't know how many people want to survive, but those are the 5 I have going to the end. Nagato, I think... I don't know what to think about Nagato, to be honest. I can see him going one of two ways. Like I said, an earlier theory, I think he is the ultimate hope. Because I think he is the Makoto of this alternate universe that I'm kind of thinking about. I can see him being like the ultimate hope. And so either that or he's the ultimate despair. He is one of those two things. So I can either see him turning out to be at the very end being a good guy or being the bad guy. And I don't see him in the middle whatsoever. He is way too important to the story. Like, as far as, like, whether... I want to say he's the ultimate hope. Because, like, I'm really hoping that they'll pull... Like, if my theory is correct about the parallel universe, like, I really want to see the, what was that chick's name in the first game? Mukuro Ikasaba. I want to see her be the ultimate despair in this game. And so, that'd be, like, the final climactic battle. With in my theory, like, the 5 surviving people fighting against Mukuro, and then Nagano being like, guys, we can't lose hope, or whatever. Like Makoto did in the first game. So, I think that would be cool to see. Just given how much we suspect him throughout the very beginning of the game. But that's kind of what I see happening. And real quick before I get off, Nekomaru. I love Nekomaru, but I think he's going to die. And I think he's going to die in a very specific way. I think he is either going to pull a Sakura and kill himself, or he's going to go out on a sacrificial play. Like, I can see one of the other people, like mainly Fuyuhiko, if you survive this case, I can see Akane and maybe Kazuichi, like, losing their cool at some time and just going off the handle and either attacking, like, Monokuma or one of the other students. Nekomaru's going to stand in, because he's the ultimate team manager, right? So, like, Homeboy doesn't want to see other people fight, so I can see him sacrificing himself for that. Either by suicide or stepping in. And it sucks because I really love Nekomaru, but I see that happening. Monami, I don't know. I'm still very indifferent to her. I don't really care about her whatsoever. I feel like she's going to play a big part at the end game, fighting against Monokuma or whoever the ultimate despair is. I can see her fighting against that. So, I think that's all the theories I have going on in my head right now. I really can't think of anything else. Any last minute questions before I hop off of here? I hope Mokuro is the mastermind. Whether she is or not, I can't say. I don't have enough information, but I hope she is. Just because I think it'd be cool to have both the Despair Sisters on both the games. It's either going to be her or Junko's either going to come back, or it's going to be either... Hajime's weird. I don't know. I don't know about anything about Hajime. I can see him being both the Makoto of this game, of being the ultimate hope, and I can also see him being the ultimate despair. Like, I feel like these two are, like, Hajime and Nagano. One is going to be the ultimate hope, the other is going to be ultimate despair. And, like, the quote-unquote true mastermind who's controlling either one of these two would either be Mukuro or Junko. But other than that, I don't know how the story is going to unfold in any way, shape, or form. I have no clue what the other motives could be. But, But yeah, I think that's just about it. Like I said, I'll do this trial tomorrow. Figure out if I'm right, whether it is Fuyuhiko or Peko. And we'll just go from there. Great, now you're laughing at me because I'm... Ridiculous theories, I know. But that's where I'm going to end it off at. Let me save... Whoop, my pet. Let me save one more time, just because I'm schizophrenic like that. But, yep, that's it.